Welcome back. Here we are, RimWorld Resorts. Let's go ahead and resume where we were. We're on our way back from glory, from our first cheesy raid, and we've learned something really important. We need at least one person who can outdistance a turret. So that's something to keep in mind for the future. Got to see what those makeshift turrets are worth. So how's everything been going while we were gone? I mean, we just utterly left it alone. What are you doing? They're out here smoothing this down. They've built the little emplacement just like we wanted. We've finished the research for the moisture pump. Things are growing. Looks like the floor is not finished smoothing there. That's all right. I think somebody's going to need to go through that here in a hurry. That way it can close the door. I don't want to hold it open anymore. Who can we grab that's not doing? You're cutting blocks from a stone chunk, huh? How about you come up here? You know what we don't want? What's about to happen. That! We don't want that. That's a terrible place for a boomalope, and I'm really unhappy about this now. Well, whatever. See ya, Jenny. These things don't go out the doors. Do they explode when they die? Man, do we have to leave that open? Man, if they just explode when they die, if that thing starves to death, it will take out our generator. So, unfortunately... yeah. Fortunately, we're just going to have to leave it like that. That's lame. Alright, let's go take a look at the people who are coming back. They're getting close. I think that's good. Let's go ahead and just fast forward a little bit. They're on their way to Crystal Lake. They'll be here in a day, and we'll spend our day here. Scintilla miscarried due to starvation. Well, that's sad. I wanted a good doggy. But why do you not have food? We should be... because we sent our person? Did you really eat all your kibbles? Man. That thing needs to be full. Alright, so... somebody has got to get on making the kibble. I suspended it. That's probably my fault. They should be eating like animals, but I told the good doggies not to be in here. Let's do... yeah. There we go. We'll do that. And who do we have that's decent at wanting to be a chef? Okay. Not assigned to cooking. Well, Collier is. We'll just have Collier do it. You need to... yeah. Collier, get in here and just butcher at the butcher table. Like, forevers. Need materials. Need materials. What materials do we need? Let's take a look here. To make kibble, we required hay. Well, forget that, man. We'll just use whatever we've got. Just do it for now. How do we not have materials? We should have plant animals, or plant stuff. And meat. Oh, we only said we could use certain kinds of meat, right? Like human meat. Well, we're just going to make the animals stuff. It's fine. Just make kibble, please. I feel bad about the dogs. There we go. Wow, they really tore through that, didn't they? Alright. Well, that sucks about the pup. What else can we do here? Let's get rid of these. I want to get rid of the last of that old mod Oops, not build copy. And then we can look at getting it out of here without having it crash. Go ahead and deconstruct that one as well. There's a torch there. Is there anywhere else that we put one? I don't think so. By the time we moved on to building this kind of stuff, we didn't really use it for anything else. Once we get those out of the way, I think we're good. Also, the stupid boomalope got out of there, so... Ernest, why don't you just come here? I guess I could have Deborah do it. You're way closer. There we go. Spectago times 0. Rotted from being unharvested. Alright, so no Spectago was lost in the losing of this Spectago. That's fine. So we should have everybody back here pretty soon. It's 27 outside. I think that means that we can start turning all these off. And start turning the coolers on. And it's still pretty nice in here, but we'll go ahead and turn it off. Yeah, green's okay. I think we're okay with that. We don't need to put the coolers on yet. Somebody needs to prioritize. Baroness is attending a meeting. Okay, well, we did say that would be his office. So Jenny, you're stargazing. Deborah, go flick switches. Alright. That's looking better. Let's take a look at the temperatures. They should all approach closer to green. This is still pretty nice in here. 21 is optimal. This is way hotter than I want it to be. 91 degrees. You shouldn't have a roof. Alright. Ugh. Alright, so it's cooling down a little bit. Maybe we need to get in here and... We had set a no roof area. So let's expand the no roof area a little bit. There we go. Doesn't need to be that hot. Does not need to be that hot. I think we can go ahead and just turn that off for now. Oh, that's right. We got those thrombos. It would be neat to mess with the thrombo, I think. Ooh, we have visitors. The Andalera. Now that was a faction we have barely moved up with. So let's jump to them. Let's check the guests. We are set for try to entertain. Interesting. I don't want to sell them anything per se. Let's make sure we're all set for guest. We are set for guest. We've got food out there. I think things are going okay. Let's see what happens. Are they going to come through and actually visit us, or are they just going to hang out? Yeah, we are well and truly in summer now. It's like they're just passing through. That kind of stinks. I had hoped we could... oh, no, there we go. I had hoped that we could actually try and do some trading. Now, let's also look over here at miscellaneous. We want to grab a moisture pump, because we need to clear up this area. We've got to put it on solid ground. Yeah, that'll work. So we'll put that there. Let's go ahead and get some power going to it. to redesign this power grid at some point. Interesting. There we go. That should work. And let's look at our research tree and see what we want to research next. We had talked about some stuff. Let's see if we can remember what they were. Wasn't the auto doors. Wasn't anything about weapons. It was probably circuit breakers. But let's see if there was anything else. No, it was something about the foot. We needed some basic prosthetics. Like, really basic. So, I don't think it's the tissue printer. Simple prosthetics workbench. That's what we want, right there. Now, Jenny, when you wake up, you can try trading with Arena. We should have everybody else back here pretty soon, though. We can look at the world map. Yeah, they're almost back. This is going to be great. I dare say they'll be kind of hungry. All right, well, Jenny, let's see what's going on with Arena. Ooh, okay. Medicines, okay. They don't have a lot of money either, but they will buy some stuff from us, and I think they'll buy from us from a pretty good rate. Let's sell them. First off, let's sell them crap that we don't want, just to get it out of here, because some of this stuff is just not going anywhere. Yep, there we go. Worn by a dead person. Let's get rid of it. If it's been worn by a dead person, we don't want it at this point. And then we can start looking at poor quality things and selling them off. We'll sell them a pistol. We'll sell them a shoddy Pila. We'll sell them the shoddy SMG. The poor Pila. I think we'll keep that poor assault rifle for now. It's our only assault rifle. And it may be something we need to equip because I think it can outrange a turret. But we'll double check that. Cloth t-shirt that's poor. Rat leather shirt, shoddy. Alright, goodbye. T-shirt, poor, goodbye. Cloth pants, poor, goodbye. And a mega wool sloth shirt. Alright, that's fine. Is there anything that's worth buying from them for cheap for about that much? How about one medicine? There we go. I think that's a pretty good deal. So, all the charmed and everything's going up. Alright, Lansing Soviet, Martin, Jimmy Carter. Should be coming back. Ah, there's a robot trader. Are they there? 0.2 days. Alright. Jenny, let's see what we got on the robot trader. Who knows? Builders, which is kind of cool. Crafters. I want to be able to build those for myself. Let's see if we can get to that point eventually. Yeah, they got to finish doing that. We've got to look at laying down some dirt through here too at some point, but I'll let them finish smoothing. This is really more important too. Did they take the roof off? They seem to have. Look, it's like, yeah, it's 28, unroofed. Yep, 33. We're good. It's going to be warm in there, but it's not going to be just ridiculous and dire. Rainbow petals have rotted away in storage. Well, we should probably get somebody on brewing Spectago tea forever. So let's just do it. Brew Spectago tea as long as we have stuff. Oh, here we go. Everybody's back. Where did they come in from? Yeah, they came in this way. Alright. I think they're just going to take it all to a storage area and dump it off. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so Martin dropped his machine gun for some crazy reason. Let's go ahead and drop the EMPs. Yeah, just discard them for now. There we go. And then just draw your MP40 again. Excellent. We'll unforbid those in case we need them. Soviet. It's carrying a lot of steel. Just drop it. Lancing. Drop it. Martin has dropped everything that he has, apparently. Jimmy Carter is carrying a bunch of crazy crap. Where is he? He's super slow, so... Alright, well I think things are fine. Let's just let them do their own thing for a while. Colonist missing. Sidearm. Soviet. What was his sidearm? He's got a knife. We could tell him to forget about the knife. Alright. We'll have to figure out what these neurotrainers do. It's a one-use device inserted into the orbit of the eye. Gross! That sounds like prey. Alright, so inserted through the orbit of the eye and releases nanomachines in the subject brain, quickly improving. Alright, interesting. So we've got some of these, and we got to figure out who is going to be able to use what, or who needs what. I think it may be best suited to do it for people who are either very terrible or super good. And I don't know which is better. Like, very terrible, if we do that, it prevents them from making items that are poor quality. I think we can get them trained up in things like guns just by using the shooting dummy. But things like crafting, I think we would want to do... Yeah, I think if we did crafting... Well, let's see which ones we've got. I can't even remember. We've got artistic... and shooting. We gotta remember to get some lights in here. 2 shootings? Yeah, 2 shootings. Artistic. And then I'm guessing Jimmy Carter has the other 2. Mining and melee. Interesting. Okay. That's pretty good. We'll leave everybody off to go do what they want to do. Let's see if we can find a good sidearm. Blast steel knife, normal. For Soviet. I mean, right click and then just equip it as your sidearm. I don't know why you dropped it. I think they may all be told to do stuff, so we'll let Lansing go take care of his needs. Joy deprived, hungry. Yeah, you just do whatever you want. Now, have we done some crazy stuff for... No, we got a bunch of people who should be going to sleep, and they are not asleep. Alright, we gotta assign some beds here. Lansing... Soviet... Jenny Baroness. Collier would have liked to have a bed. Deborah and Martin, I want to say. It's Martin, right? Yes, wants to sleep with his fiance. So that is also Martin. I don't think we have any other beds, so they should just claim their own, because there's that one unclaimed bed. What is up? We got all kinds of animals here. Colonist missing sidearm. Jimmy Carter. What, your sidearm's your club and you've dropped it. Why would you do that? How is Jimmy Carter's melee? It's a 4. Maybe we should give him a knife. I think that's better than a club. It's a shiv. Steel shiv. Superior knife. There we go. Jimmy Carter, you... Alright, forget that. Need space. What is that all about? drop it. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Now you should be able to do it. That's why they're dropping them, because they're loaded with gear that's left over from going before. Because they could carry an awful lot due to the mechanics of being able to go out and chase things down. Alright, that's cool. I think we're okay now. I'm gonna go ahead and start setting up some orders. We gotta stay on top of the food thing. And we can say hunt those 3 animals. We can hunt that trash panda there, that turkey, those boars, that trash panda, and leave those boomalopes the hell alone. What else do we got up here? Anything worth eating? Starting to think about, like, turkey dinners. There's some turkey dinner. Boom, rats. No thank you. Yeah, I mean, that's good for now. That's fine. We don't have to do anymore. It's about time for people to start going to bed, though. Gee-minute Christmas, everyone. We've also got to look at putting some... Got to put some cooling in here, I think. Right now, it's a little warm in there. 33. I mean, it would be a little nicer if they were just staying outside, and they are not. Alright, how about a cooler? That would be a reasonable place to put it, right? Yeah. And then we can turn that back off. So we've got to look at who is going to enjoy the fruits of our labor here. And we feel a little better, I think, about doing additional missions in the future if we need to. It's definitely not our core mission, but there's only like one person there. And they were people we hated. Or more accurately, I think, hated us. Man, Martin, what are your needs here, buddy? You are joy deprived. You're wearing dead man stuff. It's hot, ugly environment, pessimist, raw food. Oh, this is just gross. Why are you doing that, Martin? It's 8 o'clock at night. You should not be doing anything. Yeah, go get a fine meal. Seriously. I know you were gonna, like, put that stuff there, but just no. Not right now. Go eat. Yeah, look at the stars. Exactly. You got it. You got it. Alright. I think it's about time for us to start looking at some of the other things that we can do. Now, this might be a useful place to put the cabin, actually, over here, out of sight of some of that gun range stuff. I thought about doing it over here, but I'm kind of buying into the idea of doing it here. Because we can even do some sort of a tunnel through there if we need to. We can also get rid of these standing parts. So let's look at that. While everybody else is doing their thing, let's look at our no roof area. I want to go ahead and get rid of all of that roof. If there's any roof that's there, I want it gone. What is up with this? A dead tortoise? No, we'll just let it deteriorate forever, I think. Let's look at that no roof area. Okay, so we can get rid of these two for sure. Just looking at what is safe for us to mine out. We can mine that out. I think we can mine like that much out. Let's go back to that no roof area. Yeah, we've got to be careful at looking at this right here. I think we can also get rid of this here. Okay. Feeling better about all that. So you guys having a good time so far? I mean, we are building up our resort. I think we're going to start making some little condo-like cabins instead of these big cabins. I don't know. These are not exactly honeymoon suites. This is more of a honeymoon area. This is a lodge where a bunch of people might come to do vacationing. They're going to go hunt and they're going to fish, and we've got fishing off in the lodge there, and there's plentiful game if they want to go out there and do it. We also need to, I think, look at building some additional walls like this, if anything, just to shape the traffic that's coming in. So we'll take a look at it. I think we can also go ahead and build a copy of that there. Then we can mine this out. We can take a look at how things are going. So let's go ahead and fast forward. I think everybody just needs to go to sleep. I think they will wake up in a much better mood. I know Jimmy Carter will be in a much better mood once we can get him even a peg leg. Jenny would normally be the person who does that, but I think we're not going to do that. Not wake Jenny up for it. Maybe she's content. Maybe it's worth it. She should be sleeping, but I mean, let's look at those needs. They're all pretty good. I don't mind taking a little bit of time out. It's not a huge hit. Now, Lansing needs to get back into his cooking gear. So we're going to force wear the chef jacket. Jenny needs to divest herself of that chef's hat. And then Lansing can put on the chef's hat too. So we had a cooler breakdown. Go wear that hat. Somebody will take care of fixing the cooler, I'm sure. Lansing is going to go cook 4 fine meals. I'm good about that. All in all, things are coming out pretty nice. Hospitality score 100%. They will visit us again. They left us 48 Cobra skin. Well, let's see how did that affect our faction. We were at 24 before. 58. Nice. All we have to do is get people to stay with us. So I think as the Federation of Indoa continues to attack us, which they will, if we can wound them enough to capture them, nurse them back to health, and send them out, eventually we can get them up there too. Or we can bribe them. But we don't really have enough money to consistently bribe them. Not at this point. Now the crops are good to go. We've harvested all the Spectago tea, it looks like. Or it all died off. It's hard to say. We have a lot of tea in here, though. So instead of Spectago, what might we make this? What do we need that we haven't really done before? Cotton would be good. We've got plenty of food growing. We have trees, but we don't need that. We're not going to grow smoke leaf. We're not going to grow psychoid. We could do hops for beer, but we haven't researched any kind of brewing yet. So how about we grow hay grass? We will use it as... Oh, shit. I thought we got rid of all that. Why did it fall? Show me the roofs. Should all be a... Oh, alright, well. I thought we got rid of all that. No roof area. This should be gone. This roof should be removed. It's probably heavy roof, isn't it? No, it's constructed roof. Why would you... I don't get it. Don't get it. Collier's doing his thing, though. I think we need to... Yep, there we go. It all fell down. That's fine. I'm good with that. I just need him not to be under these things whenever he collapses it. Can you... Let's define some more mining, and we'll be real careful with what we've got here. But we can mine all of that, we can mine all of that, and we can mine all of that. But we are going to micromanage the hell. So, come over here. There we go. When this goes, those two pieces should fall. And there we go. It's all right. Yep. That's exactly where I want you to stand to do that. Yep. You just gotta make sure he's not doing something completely stupid. Like, that's pretty not good. When you could stand here on the other side. Yeah. Oh, good doggy. Here it goes. Excellent. Now, we should be able to mine all of these things, too. And I think they're fine, because I don't think they have any... Well, no, it looks like they still have roof over them. Not real sure what to do about that. Can you mine the collapsed rocks? Does it work? More roof. Is that like infinite rock? Because they still got roof. Interesting. I'm afraid it's like infinite rock. Nope. No! Nobody no. Now you see what we're trying to avoid, don't you? Don't you, buddy? Oh, he almost squished the squirrel. Yep, there it went again. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Made a lot of progress here. I'm okay with that. Do we want to construct some roof? Like, I feel like maybe there should be a roof here. Can we put a roof over that? I don't see why not. Roof looks good through there. It's okay. We'll turn it off. Alright, let's check it out, see what we got going on. Get rid of that breakdown on the cooler. Wild boar! Other ones nearby have also become enraged. I think there should only be, like, 2. Yeah! That's how you do it, Martin. You're gonna have to finish that boar off, though. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Can you just go ahead and haul that boar? Thank you. Everybody's doing exactly what I want them to do at this point in time. What's up, Tartawin? Exotic goods trader. Alright. We can deal with that. Hey, Jenny. Need you to get on the computer and call them. Let's see what we've got for exotic goods. We actually have got some really expensive things. That's the thing. We could sell the trainers, too. They're probably worth an awful lot of money. They are. Now, while I would kind of like to use them, that's a lot of money for us. Like, a lot of money for us. If we sold it, we could get more money than they have. What do they have that's also worth buying? Plasteel? Although that's not a great trade rate for us on that. A bionic leg. You know, I think he earned it. I think he earned it. We're going to put a bionic leg on that guy. Does it say which leg it's supposed to be? No, it doesn't matter. So we're going to chop the whole leg off to do this. Okay, so we're going to buy a bionic leg. We've got regular medicine, so that's fine. Paintings, no, we don't need it. Telescope, a telescope might be kind of fun. The mega screen television we can't afford, nor for the crafter or Omni. Wow, what is up with the... It just does everything? No wonder it's the most expensive thing I've ever seen in this game. Well, I think we're doing okay so far. It is certainly worth selling that stuff to get it back. Is there any of those that I want to keep? Melee might be an interesting one because I don't know that we can train that up. Artistic would take forever, but we've got tons of stone. That's fine. Shooting and mining, that's fine. They can go away. Let's keep the melee one. Yeah, I think this will be okay. We're not going to worry about the plasteel for now. We'll need it for stuff eventually, but I want to set up a good way for us to make money first. So let's just accept it. Now, we have got to get a hospital bed made at some point in time. And we have not researched any of that stuff yet. Let's take a look at what it would take for us to create hospital beds. Alright, simple prosthetics workbench. That's great, but we were able to buy one. So we can always come back to it later. I'm not as worried about it. Hospital bed, 2,000. The vital monitor might be nice, but I think the hospital bed's where it's at for us. When that hospital bed is finished being constructed, we're going to chop that dude's leg off. Go ahead and haul that urgently. Haul that urgently. Actually, where do we want the prosthetics? We need them in here somewhere, I think. Let's create a stockpile zone. There. And, there. There we go. That'll work. This one can be for the storage of... Clear all. It's the preferred storage of... Manufactured for... medicine. For... I think it's an item, maybe? Body parts? Natural and artificial. For body parts as well. We have got to figure out how to cool this. But for right now, I think we're okay. We're not really storing anything in here that's going to require freezing. We have been storing our medicine in here, spoiling after a year, so I think that's fine. This needs to be more than preferred, though. Yeah, important. Good. So I think we may need to build another one of these and make it entirely purple. We'll get to it. Now, what should we make the lights inside of the morgue look like? Let's go with blue. Bang, 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 bang. And then we're going to drop a little more power. That looks good. We will be performing surgery on Jimmy at some point in time. Gotta fix that foot. I think everybody else is pretty healthy. No injuries, no injuries. A shattered rib. We might be able to fix that. Shattered rib. But I mean, it's shattered. What's it doing? No extra efficiency, not a problem. Right foot cut off and no injuries. So to fix the cut off foot, we're going to go for a full cyber leg. I think that's okay. Now the Baroness, awesome woman that she is, will get on target there. Let's look and see if we can make anything that actually helps with science. I mean, hers is really good, but I don't think that's a big deal. We could also be recycling all the dead people clothing, so maybe we should be doing that too. Chest jacket, scrubs, surgical mask. We could make a surgical mask. That would be cool. Let's go ahead and suspend that. And then let's do a recycle apparel. Allow non-dead men's apparel. No. And it should just be able to do that forever. Just recycle anything that is non-dead man's apparel. Is this dead person stuff? I don't want to lose anything that's like good for us that's like that, but I don't think that's one of those. Oh yeah, look at that. It's cool. It's all blue and everything. Love it. Let's reconnect. 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 There we go. I like the blue. It makes it feel nice and cold. Although this floor in here and everything is really grody. Let's look at what we have the current cleaning area set as. No idea. I think it's just set for the home zone. Let's take a look at our home zone. Expand home area. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much right. Yeah, that's good. We'll keep that little robot busy. Alright, so everything has been smoothed. It's time to drop in more floors here. It's time for soil. And then when that's in, we can move to the tilled soil. Now, let's take a look at the work. Make sure nobody's doing anything they're not supposed to be doing here. Jimmy Carter. Yeah, good. He's up high. 2's for him. 3, okay. He's on top of the mining. Lansing's on top of cooking, on top of research. Jenny is on top of cleaning, but just the gross, dirty, poopy stuff. She's supposed to be picking up these. I don't know why she's not, but oh well. Probably because I've got her so busy doing other construction jobs. Looks like all the food's starting to grow in. We've got hay grass coming. Oh, good. We are putting in all of that. Sweet! This is starting to feel really good, y'all. Uh-oh, we got a heat wave. I think we're okay with that, though. Everything is nice and green so far. Now, there is a sort of mountaintop mining that we can do that will allow us to completely clear out a grid space. And I kind of want to do that right in the middle here so I can chill this freezer. We are a ways off from being able to do that, though. We have a siege. They want to besiege your colony and pound you with mortars from a distance. You can try and wait it out or go get them. That's freaky. Alright, so they're actually going to come in. As I recall, wow, Zoya's already hurt. Why are you already hurt? Malnutrition and gunshots from stuff earlier. I think we fought you before. Alright, so got a Glock, got a pistol, got a pump shotgun, got a knife, heavy SMG, pump shotgun, machine pistol, and rifles. So, this is really bad for us. These guys are actually prepared to deal with our level of tech, which admittedly is not great. I don't know where they're going to set up, so let's watch them. What is the range on our gun emplacements? It is significant. So if we were to build one over here, like right now, I think it would have a range to be able to murder them. What I want to do is try that out. I want to go to security and do a gun complex like that. Would be pretty good. And we can almost cover ourselves, because that's really what I want. I want to be able to cover ourselves if they come up in, well, not if they come up in melee. I don't think that that's really important, actually, now that I think about it. So we want like a gun emplacement here. All right. We've got to wake some people up and get them to do it. And then we've got to get other people ready to guard them. So let's get Lansing up. Let's get Soviet up. Soviet has the longest range weapon. Martin, you would be okay too. So, and then who is our best builder? I want to say it's still Deborah, 16? Yeah, I think so. Ooh. Martin's has gotten really good, though. 15. Holy cow. No wonder they're such a nerdy little couple. Okay, Deborah needs to get up and start working on that. Lansing needs to come and hang out. Martin needs to hang out. Soviet needs to hang out. I guess Lansing can hang out here behind this rock. I want to give them a little bit of cover. I could also give them cover back here, because I know that they could sit behind there and snipe. That may be better. So we'll put Lansing there with his AK, and Soviet here. And Martin can hang out here for now. I think that'll give them sufficient cover. So let's watch and see what they do. Deborah needs to, like, post-haste get materials to do that. So she's going to set it up, she's going to run, and she's going to go get materials. So let's watch these guys. We may be able to even shoot some of them now. Okay, yeah. See, like, I want their supplies. So we're building a steel incendiary mortar. Ugh. See, like, this feels like it would be a good time to have them advance. So let's advance by the numbers. But I still think they're going to need things like solar panels. Well, we've already killed somebody. That's good. That's 3 down. Deborah's on her way back with steel. Let's keep an eye out here. Would be kind of nice to get them behind some better cover, but how bad is Lansing hurt? One torso shot with the machine pistol. I think that's okay. Let's go ahead and start choosing some targets here. Okay, they're about to flee. Wow, everybody's about to really hurt. Oh, Lansing took another hit. He's the only one that got hurt. 2 gunshots with machine pistols. That's actually not so bad. Julian's down. Wow. Just... Alright, guys. I want you to come down, like, here. We're just gonna fuck everybody up. Bad. Get ready and do it. I think Chicken had a pretty good weapon. Let's try and kill Chicken. Nope. Alright, well. We have made a huge dent. Which means maybe that was not a place that we specifically needed a gun turret. But it probably wouldn't hurt us to put a few of those around. Now that I think about it. So, let's cancel the gun emplacement. It costs 280 steel, and I don't know that that's worth it yet. Alright, shoddy knife. Yeah, we can pick it up. Go ahead and unpolish. So it'd also potentially be a great place for us to... Man, just look at all this stuff. What I need is like a mass tool that lets me unforbid everything. There we go. Unforbid selection. It's just... There we go. All unforbidden. I thought I had downloaded that tool, but I wasn't sure. Alright, Ingram is a rancher. A 12 in animals. He's polyamorous, heavy sleeper, and psychically dull. Psychically dull and heavy sleeper are actually pretty good. Polyamorous, I am not sure that that's a good thing. Yeah. He's not happy in a monogamous relationship. Alright. That's probably not a great idea. Alright, let's take a look here. Industrial orphan, incapable of nothing. He's slothful, a misogynist, and chemically... No. So these are Anarchy Society people. Let's take a look at them. I think they are... Yeah, they're a pirate band. I don't think we can befriend them in any meaningful way. I think they always have a negative. So Lansing needs to go and rest somewhere designated medical. So let's undo that as guests, and let's set that as medical. We'll make this our hospital once again, because that's really... This has been our clinic for a long time. So, Lansing, if you would go rest... Deborah or somebody can heal you later. I think we want to go ahead and tell them to strip them right now before they die, so the stuff is not marked. Now, do we want to cut up people and turn them into kibble? I think the answer to that's probably no, because everybody gets some real penalties from that. So let's not do that. But you can all just stay that way. Oh, look at those mortar shells. More mortar shells. Deteriorating due to being unroofed. Well, you know what you don't want? Deteriorating mortar shells. Deteriorating mortar shells are terrible because they explode. You know what we don't want is any kind of explosions, especially around all this cool stuff we haven't picked up yet. So we managed to pull it off. I would have been more impressed if we could do it without getting hurt, but I'm going to take it because I seriously thought that we were going to have to have people die to make this work for us. Lansing's going to go to sleep, and let's say... Jenny, you really are our best doctor. I want you to go ahead and tend to this guy. How have we set him up for? We've said don't do anything, and that's fine. He doesn't need medicine for 14. I don't think. It's possible that he can get an infection, in which case we'll have to spend even more medicine on him. Well, alright, maybe that's a good reason. We've got a bunch of this stuff that's going to expire anyway, so... Medicine, that's fine. Go ahead and tend him. Yeah, grab that medicine. Oh, where are you putting that? Please don't be putting it outside. You are putting it in... You're putting it in here for some reason. No, I don't think so. Look, clear all. We did medicine and stuff there. This should be corpses. Human-like corpses. That's all we want to put in there is human-like corpses. Do not allow colonist corpses. Alright. Mostly because that's where our dissection table is, and that's a good place for them to get additional stuff. Lansing's being cared for. I think this is probably a reasonable place. Do we not have weapons as a selected thing? Ranged weapons? Golly. Those mods added so much stuff in there. Maybe it's a manufactured good somewhere else. Like, I really don't even have any idea. Devastated power... There we go. Mortar shells. Normal. That's fine. Just put it in here. Come on, Soviet. No. Just haul it. Yeah, that's where I want you to put it. And then... What's really would be ironic is if Collier was the one that was doing it. Colliers, for those of you who don't know, are the types of ships that follow around gunships, and they basically reload them. That's what they're there for. That's what a collier is. So, Martin, where are you going, buddy? You're gonna do a fine meal. Alright, where did those other shells go? We had two people calling. Oh, well, at least it's inside. Martin, go haul the mortar shell, though, where I want you to do it. You should just read my mind, little colonist. Alright, our battery levels are staying full, so I think it's a good idea that we start building more batteries, since they decided to gift us with all kinds of crazy additional steel down here. Look at that. Yeah! We got, like, a Glock, a superior machine pistol, components, decent shotgun. I mean, we got some shoddy stuff, too. We'll get rid of it, but yeah. I'm feeling good about this. Alright, so since we're doing that, maybe it's a good idea to consider batteries? I don't know. That's installing a pretty consistent amount of power. Maybe we can hang on to it for something else. It may take a lot of materials to put in hospital beds, because hospital beds are a thing that we're doing soon, too. I think this is a good little compromise. It kind of looks like a shed. It's got a lot of points for us to be able to shoot around. Yeah, that'll work. So we're hauling bodies. They go in here. Good dog. Good dog. That's exactly where I wanted you to put that. These poor guys. Isn't that brutal? You like look at these guys and you're like, well, they're going to come and destroy your colony. So on the one hand, that's terrible. On the other hand, it's like, screw them. Right? Like, I feel like it's horribly inhumane, but I also don't care. I think we have to make more meals. And I think this room is way too hot. Way too hot. We're going to have to build another cooler just for when... Alright, that's fine. We can do that. Deborah, if you would, please. We've got to make this cooler. Oh, that's our problem. Collier. Look, man, you can't prop the door open. There's no empty accessible spot to put it. Well, we can change that. Alright, first off, close that. Chunks. There we go. Now, haul it. You're gonna fuck us up. But, let's forbid that for just a second. Because I think it's going to... No. No, no, no. Go do something else. I think it's going to get cold again with it not propped open. 9. Okay, yeah, it's getting colder. So something just got stuck in the door. Should be a good argument for us having double doors, I think. It's kind of nice that she's able to do that so far away from everybody. Cloth gardening vest. All this stuff is worn by a corpse, so I don't think that we care. All that stuff can be disassembled at some point in time over here. Visitors have arrived at Crystal Lake from the southwest. They are afraid to enter our territory for the following reasons. Temperature. If you send them away, they will stay in the area and come back later. Well, let's ensure their safety. They're worried about the temperature. Well, I can see that it's friggin' 50 degrees outside and they wouldn't like it, but let's take a look at our temperature maps. 34? Good lord. Man, Baroness, I can see why you might not want to be in here. I'm tempted to just go ahead and forbid this for now. Let's just turn the power off on it. Baroness, go ahead and flick the power. There we go. Let's see if we can find ways to make it comfortable. We gotta drop another cooler in here. This is getting cold. 9 though, so let's unforbid. Deborah, go ahead and build that. We're going to build a copy of that here. So we can have 2 on that. And this is a lot of room, but really, this should be okay. Target temperature is 21, but it's holding it down to a reasonable amount. Sort of. Ugh. I mean, we could add more air conditioners. I don't want to add more air conditioners, to be completely honest, but we can add more air conditioners. We'll look at it next time. I want you guys to go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you like it, thumbs down. If you don't, welcome your comments below. If you want your name in the game, go ahead and leave it as a comment, and we will see if we can get it in there.